What's going on, my swole brethren? I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Hope you guys crushed those weekend workouts. I know I did. Guys, today I'm going to be reviewing a product that I got sent out a little while ago, maybe about a month and a half ago, from a legendary, iconic company known as Chaos and Pain. Chaos and Pain are pioneers in this industry. They've been around for probably over 10 years at this point. They've been doing this for far longer than many of the iconic companies that are out today. And that doesn't throw shade at any other company. I'm affiliated with a lot of brands, and each brand has their own unique line of products that I genuinely love and appreciate. But Chaos and Pain have been doing this for a very, very long time, and they sent me a massive bundle of goods that I did an unboxing video. If you guys haven't seen, you can go check out my unboxing videos playlist. You guys can see the Chaos and Pain unboxing. They sent me a massive bundle, about 8 or 9 items, and I greatly appreciate this company. Anyway, what we're going to be reviewing today, guys, what I'm holding here in my hands is the one and only iconic, legendary Cannibal Permaswole non-stim pump formula pre-workout. This thing is absolutely crazy, and it's going to get you pumped up. Is it worth picking up this insane legendary pump formula in 2024? Let's talk about it. So yeah, as you guys can see, High Stim Ace is pretty pumped up, and it's already been a couple of hours since I got back home from my workout today, but I am still feeling jacked, pumped, swole, and just incredibly amazing. I paired this one today with their OG Riot pre-workout, which I will be reviewing in the next couple of days as well. Really solid experience overall, but I don't want to spoil too much from that review. That will be coming hopefully by the end of this week. But today, I'm going to be focusing on this right here, this massive gargantuan tub that has quite a formula, quite a stacked science book label, but in the best way possible. Something I'd like to point out about the tub and the aesthetic of Chaos and Pain in general, something that I really like. You know, in this day and age today, a lot of companies are trying to outdo each other, go with the crazy graphics, the 3D art that pops in your face, and that's cool too. I like having some of those tubs displayed. They look really badass, especially the limited edition versions of certain pre-workouts, collaborations, what have you. But when it comes to Chaos and Pain, most of their products have this very old bodybuilder kind of aesthetic, this old school supplement aesthetic, right? So look at this tub here. You do have the graphic here, the buff Cthulhu inspired graphic, which I do like from their Cannibal line. I'm a big fan of that whole art style, that whole aesthetic. I'm a big horror movie fan, and I like the H.P. Lovecraft inspiration here, but just something about the way the tub is laid out. It has this very old school kind of aesthetic, almost like you would go into this supplement bodybuilding shop in the middle of nowhere that only people that are in the know would go to. Something, you know, like an Eva Supplements here in New York City. And you would ask the person working there, can you recommend something good to me, something that's been around for a while, something that you know that definitely works. And they would bring you a tub like this and say, try this out. This one's been on the market for 10 years. So I don't know, man. They have like this very old school kind of art style, and it's very hard for me to put into words and to articulate exactly what I mean by that. But if you've been doing this for a while, and if you've ever gone to these local bodybuilding shops where they sell supplements and stuff, you know what I'm talking about, right? This kind of goes the opposite direction of all these pre-workouts and all these supplements that try to have a modern kind of feel to their products. This has a very old school feel, and I really dig it. I'm a big fan of the aesthetic. That's just me personally. I really dig it. All right, my fellow Stim junkies, my fellow pump chasers, let's get down to breaking down this label, and I'll tell you what I think. So one scoop does yield 26.58 grams, and a flat scoop does come out to closer to 27.5. So you're getting about an extra gram on a flat scoop. I did weigh it out every time I ran this. Been running this one numerous times. I think I'm already halfway done with this tub. I've been running this one many times, and I did run it today for today's workout. It was an upper body kind of workout, and yeah, it comes out to about 27.5, but that's okay for me. An extra gram is not going to hurt. Surprisingly, despite the scoop being a very big scoop, it doesn't sit too heavy on the stomach. It's formulated really well. The powder is very fine. It is a little bit on the chalky side, which I personally don't have issues with. The taste is solid. It's not gag-inducing, so it goes down easy. It's smooth. It doesn't sit heavy on the stomach. It doesn't give you the urge to run to the restroom 5 minutes after consuming it, which some pump formulas do have that effect on me. This one does not. So far, so good. Let's get down to the label. You are getting 20 servings per container here, and like I did mention earlier, 26.58 grams per scoop. And, some people are going to say it's not that much. They prefer 25, 30 servings. But listen, if this is a good product, and it is, then 20 servings is more than enough for your money's worth. This is a loaded formula right here, guys. Let's talk about it. So we start off with L-citrulline malate, 1-to-1 ratio, 8,000 milligrams. So that's going to yield 4,000 grams of actual citrulline and 4 grams of malic acid. Now, a lot of people are not fans of citrulline malate, and I can understand that. A lot of people will use the arguments, oh, companies throw in the malic acid to inflate the amount of citrulline, and they're saving money on the citrulline, blah, 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 whatever, okay? I'm going to tell you guys personally, okay? And listen, we're all unique individuals with different body compositions, and these things work differently for everybody. Me personally, I find that I get better pumps on citrulline malate than I do on citrulline. I don't know why that is. I think citrulline takes longer to digest and absorb in your body, at least speaking for me. And citrulline malic, because of that malic acid that is bonded to the L-citrulline, it kind of hits you instantaneously, literally within 15 minutes. If I'm pumping, first, second set, I'm already pumped up like crazy, guys. Okay, that's just me. And I noticed that in a lot of companies today, a lot of pump formulas are taking out citrulline malate and putting in L-citrulline, which most of the community is for that. Most of the community actually supports doing that. But I don't know. There's something about citrulline malate that works better for me. And there's also less stomach and digestive issues that come with it. Again, it could just be a high stimase thing, but this is an old school company. A lot of old school companies did go with the citrulline malate as opposed to the L-citrulline. That is more of a newer type of mentality when it comes to creating pump formula. So I like the citrulline malate. A lot of people might not like it. I like it. We got creatine monohydrate at 3,500 milligrams, so 1.5 grams less than the clinical dose. So you can make an argument whether it should be in here or not. That is ultimately up to you, but I wouldn't replace your daily 5-gram creatine dose by relying on the creatine you're getting in here. Consider this an extra source of creatine to give you extra strength and endurance in the gym, but still take your daily 5 grams of creatine. That's how I would do it personally. And then we have betaine anhydrous for strength output, 3 grams, so very solid dose. I like that a lot. Sucrose, 2,000 milligrams, new level. That is a trademark for arginine silicate, so we get 1,500 milligrams of that, also going to help with strength output and the pumps. Nitrosogene, another variant of arginine silicate, 1,500 milligrams. Agmatine sulfate for more pumps, 1,000 milligrams. An amazing ingredient. I notice less and less pump formulas are using agmatine sulfate. I'm a big fan of agmatine sulfate. Another company that uses agmatine in most of their products is Insane Labs. Another old school company, by the way. You guys are seeing a theme here, right? You're sensing a theme going on with these old school companies sticking to certain products, and they have a certain way of doing things, and I like it. I like these old school companies, man. So I like agmatine sulfate at 1,000 milligrams. Very, very good. We have Biocrete up next, which is a variant of fenugreek, 500 milligrams. So that has blood flow properties, especially to certain parts of your body. I like it a lot. Pink Himalayan salt, 500 milligrams, a nice clean source of sodium. I like it a lot. Going to help blow you up in the gym. Very, very solid. Potassium chloride, 400 milligrams. Cellflow 6, which is a green tea extract, has numerous benefits other than just pumps. It helps with a little bit of mood elevation, cognition benefits, and a whole host of other benefits, and you're getting that at 300 milligrams. I like that a lot. Vasodrive AP, 254 milligrams, so oddly specific, but I'm sure they had that number in mind for a reason. This is the same formula they've had for a very, very long time, okay? So if it works, it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that is going to help with more pumps. It's a really great ingredient, also trademarked. We have estrogen at 50 milligrams to help with that absorption, because you're getting a lot of different pump ingredients in here, a lot of stuff that's going to help with blood flow, blood oxidation, as well as strength output, and a whole host of other benefits. So you do need that absorbing ingredient to really help with the full absorption and to help you process these ingredients efficiently. And lastly, we got canna extract at 25 milligrams. So small dose, very, very low, but it's just going to help chill you out a little bit and also going to help put you in a positive state of mind. Before I break down my experience running this pre-workout about 7 or 8 times at this point, don't forget to like this video, share the video with a fellow Stim junkie or a pump enthusiast, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. All right, guys, so what do I think about Chaos and Pain Cannibal Permaswole? I like it. I like it a lot. This tub is half empty, okay? Because I've gone through about 8 or 9 servings at this point. I've utilized this numerous times. I had one of my good buddies in the gym try it as well, my good friend Timmy. Shouts out to my friend Timmy. You've seen him in a couple of my videos before. We like running certain pre-workouts together and testing things out. So he's very big into pump formulas. He loves looking big and jacked in the gym. So we actually did run this one together, not today, but the last time we trained, which was early last week. We hit a couple of chest exercises together, and then I did a couple of stuff on my own, and it was a really, really productive session. Timmy really enjoys the pump products, and we'll make sure to drink the entire thing before we start training, before we start pumping in the gym. And what I like about this product here, besides the fact that it tastes really solid, it goes down easy, there's no issues with that whatsoever, is the fact that you feel strong on this product. I think the Canna actually helps give you a little bit of that mood elevation, very, very tiny bit. It's not a stimulant-based pre-workout, right? So there's nothing in here that's going to give you a buzz, so to speak. But the Canna is going to help kind of relax you a teeny bit. That 25 milligrams, I think, is a very solid dose. But then you have all the blood flow ingredients in here, all the crazy ingredients that are going to help with the blood oxidation and to move things along in your body. And I do believe that contributes to a very good, clean sense of well-being. You feel healthy on this product. It's very hard to explain. I feel a good uplift in mood. Again, not the kind of mood elevation you get from consuming certain stimulants like Genesis, right? That is synthetic, external mood elevation based on ingredients you're consuming. But this actually makes you feel like an inner sense of well-being. It's hard to explain, but this thing really gets the job done on numerous fronts. And you're going to feel strong in the gym. I think this is a really well-sourced betaine and hydrous to have in here because I was pushing hard. I was challenging myself, despite the fact that I ran this product about twice on its own without even pairing anything on it. So you can pair this with a low stim kind of pre-workout like their Riot OG, which I did once. I really, really enjoyed that experience. It was a perfect amount of energy, and those products really synergize well together because the Riot OG really has essentially no pump ingredients in there whatsoever, so it was a perfect stack for me to pair those two together. I think they worked really well together, but there were times I paired it with something high stim like Flame from Dark Labs, which is also a stimulant-only blend, so it was perfect to pair with this very pump-heavy kind of product. And there were times I ran it with just 200 milligrams of caffeine because, in my experience, running pump products with a little bit of caffeine actually enhances their effectiveness in numerous ways. And that's just something I like to do personally, especially if there's certain nootropics or other types of focus ingredients included in that pump formula. The caffeine helps bring out the potency of those ingredients and really brings them to the next level. But the overall verdict on this product is it's going to make you swole. It's going to give you those skin-tight pumps. It's going to blow you up just a little bit. There's no glycerol in here, but it's going to puff you up just a little bit. And it's really going to give you that dry vascular pump. You're really going to feel the skin tearing apart. When I was hitting those bicep curls, man, I'm telling you, this skin felt like it was going to rip off the bicep. And I mean that in the very best way possible. You feel the blood rushing to whatever body part it is that you're training. And that feeling of that blood rushing to that muscle and that pump really about to burst, man, you want to push even harder. You're going to be in pain, but you're going to want to push harder. I guess that is why the company is called Chaos and Pain, because you're going to feel the pain, but despite that fact, you're going to interject a little bit of chaos into your workout by pushing that much harder. This is a freaking incredible pump product. I really like it. I love the fact that there's agmatine sulfate in here. I think it synergizes really well with the citrulline malate, the Cellflow 6, and all the other pump ingredients in here. You're getting like 5-6 different pump ingredients in this product. This is a crazy, crazy hitter. I really like it. It might be one of my favorite pump products of the last year, and I know that this has been around for way, way longer, but this is new to me. Chaos and Pain is relatively new to me. I know they've been around for a long time. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, they are pioneers in this industry, an absolutely incredible company, and very, very generous as well. So I'm really honored, and it means a lot to me that I'm affiliated with a company like this, and I'm looking forward to running a lot of their other hitters. I have so many more of their products to run and test out for you guys. And like I said earlier, I will be reviewing the Riot OG. Hopefully by the end of this week, I will be dropping that review, and we're going to discuss that. But guys, if you want to pick up the Cannibal Permaswole from Chaos and Pain, then you can head over to the official website, chaosandpain.com, and use discount code ACE20. to save 20% off your entire order and help support this channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really do hope you give this product a shot because this is such an incredible product and it has that old school label with the citrulline malate. And I know this is a controversial topic. A lot of people prefer L-citrulline over citrulline malate, but me personally, citrulline malate works for me. What about you guys? Do you prefer L-citrulline or citrulline malate? In your experience, which one works better for you? What are some of your favorite pump ingredients, pump products? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Engage with the High Stim pre-workout community because it's full of incredibly awesome people such as yourselves. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then don't forget to show your support by liking this video. Comment down below for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I will see you all next time for the next High Stim pre-workout review. Take care, everybody. High Stim Ace, signing off.